Hey everyone, and today I am going to be sharing some Paper Queen gameplay. I love this skin. It is so pretty. My only complaint is that Dreamwitch's head looks a little more oval compared to how her other skins look. I don't know how to describe it. Her head shape just looks different. But it's an amazing skin. I love all the details. It could be S tier in my opinion. And I especially love how Yama looks in this, even especially her hair. I love when Yama has short hair. But enough of me fangirling over this skin. I wanted to say that I'm gonna try and do some commentary on my games, and I have. So yeah, I was trying to see if I could just run around spamming the bite button, see if I could bite the first officer, and it didn't work. So that's embarrassing. But anyways. This was a good game for me. I know it looks like it's not going too well. These were both ranked games, by the way. But it did go well for me. I switched targets because after he used his first watch, I was like, well, okay, well, he's not my target anymore. So I patrolled the acrobat, and Spawn wasn't following me because she was actually still in the building and not out of zone enough. So I tried to make her go out of zone, as you can see here. I switched to his leech, and they were healing, I think, but I interrupted it. The patroller went off of him, but now Spawn is following me again, so I went up the stairs, and I got my first hit on the acrobat. Here was just a lucky Dreamwitch hitbox moment. Her hitbox is pretty small and pretty bad, 90% of the time, which is why I do charge attacks quite a bit. But yeah, the charge attack did end up getting him down, and he didn't get to bomb on me or anything. That sounds so weird. Do you ever think about how IdentityV talk, how weird it would sound to a non-IdentityV player? If you're oh yeah, I'm a Dreamwitch main, I just chaired this acrobat and he's on his first chair, the Weeping Clown mechanic and first officer are all at 100% health. That would sound so weird to a non-identity player. Be yeah, I leeched him, what? But anyways, the first officer came in for the rescue. He kinda got caught on me a little bit, which was nice. But I ended up hitting him as last effort instead. But luckily for me, the acrobat did not have very far to run, which was my plan with the chair I put him here. It was my plan to when I chaired him there, that he wouldn't get very far. So then the first officer, I think this is the first officer's leech, so I sent Swan as his own for some reason. That's the acrobat's leech. This is the first officer's leech, I think. I honestly do not even know what is what anymore. In the replays, it's kind of weird because they just have leech of the username of the character instead of the number leech in regular games, which is a little unfortunate because I've just given up on trying to block out names of survivors because of Dreamwitch, just because of the leeches having the names. But anyways, acrobat is on his chair, and now he's on second chair. Now I'm going to put first officer on his chair. I'll ignore the fan in the background. So I switched back and I hit Weeping Clown and down no, I didn't. I did. I got last effort on him. So as soon as my hit cooldown is over, I switch back to the Spawn I heard at the chair, and I instead decided last effort mechanic because he just used his watch, and also it was his leech, so it would have disappeared if I hit him. So I just decided to last effort mechanic instead, because at this point I'm already in a good position. So I'm already about to kill acrobat, so switching targets from mechanic to first officer wouldn't be that bad. And I noticed in which direction mechanic ran in, but unfortunately I was unable to find her. Now acrobat is dead on chair, and I have finished him off. And so this is the first officer's leech still, and I decided to go after the Weeping Clown, and this was a blink that should have been a fail, but somehow worked out. I don't know how that hit, because Dreamwitch's hitbox is so weird. But I know that the first officer is de-leeching, so I'm going to leech him and pick the Weeping Clown up with his leech, because yeah, then he could remove it and then it would struggle out. That's Dreamwitch. One of the things you have to pay attention to as Dream Witch. So I was gonna chair him by building, but then I decided to chair him here because the palette closest had been used anyways. And yeah, I'm kind of like dry with commentary, but we're gonna know that. Here I'm just looking around because I have tinnitus and I'm trying to find where the other survivor is. For some reason I didn't hear him opening the chest, which is a little awkward, but like whatever. I saw him just standing creepishly at that window, and so I decided to go after him because I still have like a leech on the chair. And somehow that hit. I don't even know how that hit. Like Dream Witch's hitbox has been unusually good. Maybe it's the skin, because I heard Hunter's hitboxes like can change depending on the skin. And if that's true and the skin has a better hitbox, then catch me using the skin in every rank match that I play. I also saw a little bit of the survivor, then I saw the trail and I knew she was here. And since she puts down pallets so slow, I was able to down her. And yep, that's the victory royale. Okay, so this next game was also a rank game, I think. Yeah, it was a rank game. And I'm in Lakeside. And I find the barmaid first, and I'm like, no, I'm not chasing a barmaid. I don't like chasing barmaids, doctors, or psychologists first, because of their healing abilities can really be damaging to Dream Witch. But Enchantress is a good first chase because the stuns stack up separately. So you should try to get one hit with the spawn and another hit with the follower, like a leech. So her leech came rather quickly though because I placed it so far away and she ran so far away. So I go to patrol her and I'm going to send a spawn in one direction and the leech in the other direction to see if I can like kind of corner her. But I did send spawn kind of in the wrong. I kind of messed up sending spawn, but it's okay because I was able to get her with her leech anyways. Ignore the missed hit. Ignore both of the missed hits. Yeah, I have an issue. I need to learn not to overestimate Dream Witch's hitbox because I keep doing that, and that's like, then you get juked or you miss a hit and they like make that fall because you weren't patient enough to like wait 1 extra second. Anyways, I take her to the chair by ship because like it's a good chair because there's like hardly any pallets close by, like no kiting areas close by. Like it is by the ship, but like still it's not that close, so it's a pretty good it's a pretty good chair location. I'm paying attention to ciphers that are wiggling to see who's decoding, and so I know that the toy merchant was decoding, and then I saw the seer and he's back at the chair, so I send Enchantress's leech at his own and she gets rescued, but miraculously I managed to last ever to her. And I don't know what the seer was doing, but he sent himself an owl, so I hit it anyways because you want to get rid of their owls. And yeah, I'm not so sure what the seer was doing. He was being a little silly goofy. Maybe he was just in a silly goofy mood, which is understandable. So then I went to leech him, but I lost him. I found him again though, so I did leech him. When I pick up the Enchantress, I run over the witch's mark so that she can take it, and like the seer can't take it and like de-leech himself or something. But he doesn't have a leech remover right now, so I think he was trying to get owls, but I managed to knock him here. And then I saw the barmaid coming, which I didn't even realize the toy merchant was also coming. I think I accidentally switched to the wrong follower there. That's why I was at another follower. But actually, wait, I don't think the toy merchant is here. Unfortunately, I messed that one up. I just stood there. I have a late reaction time, which is my weakness, but I get her eventually. She basically just stayed in that one spot for like the entire game. And now her career is over. So the seer hasn't self-healed yet, so I'm going to chair him. But obviously Enchantress is going in that chair, so I have to move him to the one by ship. I'm just glad there's no priestesses, because priestess on Lakeside is such a bother. So leech the barmaid while she's here. You should always leech whenever you can, because the leeches are power. And I managed to hit her this time, instead of just letting her get a free rescue off. And she uses a speed drink, so she went in front of him and I was able to hit him. Then I didn't even see Annie there. Wow. I'm a little blind. when you watch your replays and you realize all the survivors you didn't see. Yeah, I lagged here. I'm not really sure because I didn't like lag at all the rest of the game. I don't know why I lagged there, but and my ping was like fine during that moment too, so I don't know. But or maybe it was just, I know that it wasn't a replay lag, like it happened in game, so I guess the ping was just fine during the replay. I don't know. So since they're both like over here, I think I can hit them before they have to rescue, but this was really embarrassing. Yeah, that was embarrassing. But it's okay because Annie is gonna die soon, hopefully. Yes, she died. Well, not yet, she just got knocked. Anyways, if I sound a little bit different, that's because I just ate dinner, but I don't know, the barmaid just kind of like gave up here. I felt a little bad, but also it was rank, so like, I'm gonna get the dub. If I sound really mean. I swear I'm not that mean. I just don't usually give dungeon and rank because it increases your tier points, I think. I'm not too sure.